My name is Sherry and today is Tuesday. So I have another great tip for your kitchen. But before I start, if this is your first time here, you love food, you love fun, you love tips and tricks for your kitchen, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss anything new. Now, if you tuned in last Friday, Fridays are always our Fab 5 recipes. So they're 5 ingredients, they're absolutely fabulous. And Friday we did an orange chicken. And I told you at that point to save the nasties that come inside the chicken. I guess, like I said, it's giblets in the neck, and I don't really know what goes in here, but I save it to either make gravy or to make stock. And I told you I was going to show you the quickest, easiest way to do this. And for me, that is in a pressure cooker. So it saves me from having to sit on the stove all day and, heating the stove up. It's going 4 or 5 hours. Sometimes I let it do longer. But in here, it's going to do it, I think, in about 35 minutes. It's been a while since I've made it in here, but it is the quickest way to do it. And the best thing about making your own is not only is it cheaper, it's a lot healthier for you too. The one thing I did forget to mention on Friday was also, I think, save the bones. I don't think I mentioned that. So we need the bones and we need I'm just going to call them innards. Innards or nasties, that's what I call them. I'm also going to add in some vegetables. So I've got some chopped celery here I'm adding in. And you don't have to chop this up real fine. Just kind of quarter your onions and roughly chop your celery. Now, normally I would put carrots in here too, but I happen to be out of carrots today, so we're just going to leave it out. I did have some leftover oranges from my orange chicken, and I don't know what kind of flavor. I mean, I guess I don't give it an orange flavor. I just thought I don't have anything else to do with them. I'm going to go ahead and throw them in there. I'm going to throw in some parsley without this little zip tie. And then I'm just going to fill this all the way up to the max line. Or maybe a little less, and that's fine. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt. All right, I'm just going to kind of stir this around my hands real quick just to get that salt and pepper down in there. All right, and I think that's good. So I'm just going to put my lid on my pressure cooker. I already have it set to the stock setting, and if yours doesn't have a stock setting on it or a soup setting, it's usually the same as a soup. I think it goes between 35 and 45 minutes. I'll have to double check on that, but it's on high power, and that's all you do it for. So mine's already set. I'm just going to hit the start button. There we go, and I'll see you in a half an hour. All right, our chicken stock is all done. One thing I did forget to mention, though, is it takes about 10 to 15 minutes for it to actually build the pressure before it starts to cook. So all in all, it has probably been about 45 minutes. Now, if you're not familiar with pressure cookers, there's 2 ways to release the steam. One of it is to just let it sit, and that's a natural release. After about 15-20 minutes, it'll dissipate. And the other way to do it is a manual release. So you just hit the button and the steam will come out. Then once all the steam's gone, this little red thing will pop down, and then we're able to open it. So I want to be really careful. Anything that's in a pressure cooker is, like, I swear, 100 times hotter than any other thing you cook it in. Let me get some hot holders. And I'm just going to take this right on out of here. Set it here for a second. Let's put my pressure cooker aside. And then I just grabbed my batter bowl because it has a spout and a handle on it, and my colander here. And I'm just going to take all of this and try to carefully pour it in here. All right. I think it's just about full. Move this over here, and then I've got some mason jars ready. Of course, I just put half of it on the counter. Goodness. There's a spout on this thing. This shouldn't be happening. Maybe I'm pouring too fast. Maybe that's what the deal is. Uh-oh, here comes the dog. He thinks he's having soup now. Oh my goodness. I have to get a big towel for this. Oh well, at least you guys learned something today. You learned how to make stock, and you learned how to make a mess. All right, let's put this one over here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish filling up my jars and cleaning up my mess. I think I might need to go downstairs and get one more jar. But anyway, that is your tip for Tuesday. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.